Good afternoon to everyone. I recently saw something in shul that I admit bothered me so much. I said I'd wait 2 days, calm down, and once I calm down, if I'm still bothered by it, then with menuchat hanefesh, with the proper calmness you need, I'll share it with you. And this is what I saw. I saw a gentleman sitting next to me in shul, learning Gemara. Not just learning Gemara, but learning Masechet Nedarim, which is now in the Daf Yomi, doing so not just during Chazara Tashatz, which we've already mentioned is probably prohibited, but at other parts of davening, somehow mumbling the words Asher Yoshvevetecha Valatzion Goel, but learning Gemara. And as my Rebbe Rav Lichtenstein used to teach us in Shir, I believe that one of two things happened, namely either davening was hurt or Gemara learning was hurt. And I'll explain very briefly. Gemara is not something you glance at. Gemara is not something that you can read easily and understand it. Namely, it's something that requires proper concentration, a quiet room. Very, very difficult for me to fathom that someone could learn Masechet Nedarim no less by just sort of reading it during davening. So therefore, one of two things happened. Either A, his davening suffered. He was concentrating on the Gemara and doing so as Gemara learning requires, and therefore his davening was at best second, but I would say even worse. He didn't really know what he's saying amen to. He probably didn't say the words properly. His davening definitely got hurt. Or the opposite, namely that his davening was good. He was saying the words properly and with the proper concentration. But his Gemara learning was hurt. Namely, maybe he read the words, maybe he read the article translation, maybe he read Rashi and Tosfot, but I'm pretty sure if I asked him afterwards, what did you learn today? He wouldn't be able to speak to me about it. And therefore, my suggestion is, if you want to rely on the heterim to learn during davening, two things. Number one, only at places where it's allowed, not during Chazara Tashatz, and not during other such places in davening where it's not allowed. And number two, don't pick something that prevents you from doing two things at once. Namely, don't pick Gemara learning. Pick a book that you can read easily as easy reading, and not a Masechta of Gemara. Because when you pick a Masechta of Gemara, then one of two things happened. Either davening suffered, or your Torah learning suffered. Have a wonderful day.